Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for March 30th, 2012, the last Friday of March. And this month has been, well, rather unusual. We've been 10 to 20 degrees above normal. We've had a freeze out of almost nowhere this past week. And now we're pretty much finishing the end of this month with near normal temperatures. Overall, the month is going to feature above normal temperatures. But at least for this morning, we're pretty much where we should be for this time of year for temperatures, ranging from the mid 30s to the upper 30s over much of the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. There's a few lower 30s here and there in your typical cooler spots, especially around Messina. We also have a northwesterly wind ranging anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour as we have a high pressure system moving across the Great Lakes and heading towards New England for this afternoon. And we also have some variable cloud cover with clear skies over central and southern New Jersey and southeastern Pennsylvania, and overcast clouds over portions of northeastern Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and the Hudson River Valley. When we take a look at the infrared satellite picture, you can see a rather vigorous disturbance is starting to lose its punch over portions of the mid-Mississippi River Valley. This disturbance will track towards the mid-Atlantic coast and produce the threat for scattered showers late tonight through tomorrow. Meanwhile, this high-pressure system will exit out into the Atlantic. Now, this low-pressure system will produce the threat for some, well, snowflakes over portions of, let's say, Connecticut, the Hudson River Valley, northeastern Pennsylvania. No accumulation whatsoever. But if you're above 1,000 feet, more likely above 1,500 feet, you could see some snowflakes mixing in with the showers at times. This isn't a complete washout or anything of that nature. This isn't even a vigorous low pressure system. It's just a nuisance for the most part. And we could expect scattered showers for the rest of the northern mid-Atlantic with the threat of a snowflake or two every so often in the higher interior tomorrow morning. Again, no accumulation is expected. And you can see our disturbance approaching from the west. The majority of the lifting here is going to be focused towards the Great Lakes. This area is going to lift up towards the St. Lawrence River Valley, towards the eastern Great Lakes, and then towards New England. What we're going to be dealing with is these scattered showers right here. We could see a few more scattered showers as an area low pressure tries to organize itself off of the Delmarva Peninsula tomorrow morning. But really, this is not a significant weather event whatsoever. So pretty much we're going to be dealing with cooler, cloudy conditions for the last day of March with a few scattered showers. Not a washout for the weekend, but certainly not your best weekend that you've seen this month. Taking a look at the European model guidance, this is from the Penn State EWOL website, an excellent website for model data. I'm going to start with this evening. We have a strong disturbance out in the Atlantic, and that's going to slow down this pattern enough to keep this disturbance from racing out of here, thus the threat for scattered showers tomorrow. As we move in tomorrow evening, you can see our area low pressure off of the mid-Atlantic coast moving out into the Atlantic. Scattered showers will be a threat through tomorrow afternoon, and then we start to clear out in the late afternoon and evening hours. High pressure will be in control for Sunday with comfortable conditions, temperatures pretty much near normal for this time of year. We start to warm up just a bit on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, mostly because of storm track associated with these disturbances, and I do think this is a bit overdone here for Wednesday evening. It's pretty much to the north of the region, and that means we're going to be on the warm side of this storm track. So that's going to keep our temperatures ranging from the mid-50s to mid-60s for highs, which is near to slightly above normal for this time of year. Yes, we're not going to be in the 70s and 80s, but we will still be above normal for this time of year. And overall, this isn't a bad pattern whatsoever for early April. I mean, we've seen baseball seasons open up with snowfall. We clearly won't be dealing with that threat this year. But again, I want to stress that I do think this is a bit overdone here. I don't buy the 3 upper level lows in the same location idea. This is probably going to be a lot weaker. This is probably going to be a lot stronger. And so your surface load is going to be more strung out and much less defined on Wednesday evening. And I think this low pressure system out in the Atlantic is going to be the more dominant low pressure system. And as a result, we could expect scattered showers on Wednesday and temperatures averaging again near to slightly above normal because the storm track is further north. Looking at the rest of the forecast as we move into late next week into next weekend, this upper level low setting up over the Canadian Maritimes will prevent us from getting well above normal. So we'll again bounce around in the mid 50s to mid 60s, but because this trough axis is off of the East Coast, that means that any storm that develops is going to happen well out into the Atlantic. So I don't expect any major precipitation events with this pattern, but I do expect some unsettled weather conditions with disturbances being a nuisance through the next 10 days. Well, that's your forecast for today. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. For the latest weather information, go to nynjpaweather.com or follow NYNJPA Weather on Twitter and Facebook. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe out there.